Let's talk about Final Fest. First of all, to address promises I've made to my viewers, I'm still working on Summer Night's video. Anyway, at an early time this morning, by UK standards of course, Splatoon JP announced the Grand Festival, the equivalent of Final Fest for this game. My best guess is that they're dropping the Final Fest moniker because of the possibility of some Splatfests occurring after. In Splatoon 2 they did the Mushroom vs Star after the Final Fest occurred. Yeah, they probably didn't want to commit to the word finale, but the purposes of that aside, it's very clear that they're giving us several ways to interpret this theme. Well, we can go down, of course, the personal route, and choose based on our actual answer to the question, which is more important, the past, present, or future. Well, important for what? Success. The answer is success. How do you ensure you gain success in the future? Do you dwell on events from history, keep your mind in the now, or think forward? For me personally, that answer goes in the direction of future. I'm done with the now. I may look at my present behaviours and past mistakes for answers on how to improve, but it's ultimately forward-thinking idea. What should I do moving forward? Second method to think about, and I want to cover this for the most amount of time, how will this Splatfest influence the next game of the series? For those not aware, looking at the game's past, we can see that the Final Fest historically precedes the future game. The winner of Splatoon 1's last Splatfest was Team Marie, which led to Splatoon 2's Hero Mode, in which Marie was the one leading us through the majority of the game's story, and then the winner of Splatoon 2's Final Fest was Team Chaos, which led to the aesthetics and, one might argue, gameplay. The game's aesthetic and the main hub world of the Splatfest reflect a mishmash of cultures in some chaotic swirl, while the gameplay takes ideas from all the previous games and just kind of mashes them all to one place in chaos. So how does the Grand Festival loop into Splatoon 4? I don't actually know. One argument could suggest that it's purely aesthetic again. Perhaps Splatoon 4's world is set in a district that looks like ancient societies or stereotypical ideas of what the future would look like. I don't really think this is it though. We're already in an environment which seems like a lot of historical influence may be taking place, and Side Order looks like a dystopian idea of the future that many stories seem to already take, so it feels like no matter what, Team President would be the winner there, and it feels a little like all three choices are kind of the same thing. I might go future though, just to see what the world looks like going in the direction it's going in now. Or maybe it's a gameplay thing. We keep the gameplay we currently have. Please do not, I hope. Fucking no, do not let it win. Or we go back to previous games' gameplay style. Let's try and stick to Splatoon 1, please. Or we think forward and try something completely new. Hope they work on coming up with better ideas, if that's what the future does. In this scenario, I think I'm going Team Past. Let's go back to Splatoon 1, let's bring back that old map design philosophy, and let's go for a world where every weapon is massively overpowered and doesn't actually matter what you pick. Could be story thing though. I don't know how. Maybe past leads us to some inkling history and we place during the Great Turf Wars, or maybe we just go to the current story path and develop some ideas we're currently stuck with, maybe the Salmonids or Team Future, where we cut to a future society and all our present conflicts are finished and we can come into a whole new story that everyone's at a level with each other. Honestly, in that case, I'm probably Team Present. I think I need more Salmonid content. I have a Drizzler character I want to develop and I'm really struggling with what little information we have. I kinda just picked all three teams, didn't I? So, what other type of fest is this? Unfortunately, it's also an idle fest. It's kind of funny really, but yeah, you look at the trailer and the Splatfest art, and the teams are not just split across Shiver, Fry and Big Man, it's split across the Squid Sisters, Off the Hook and Deep Cut. I can already see which stands will win that one, but I was gonna stay away from the idle fest idea. Seems like unnecessary toxicity, and we're already pissed with how the game's update cycles developed, so we don't need that. I don't really know what to pick here. I initially planned on following a friend's reasoning, which was going back to good old-fashioned Splatoon 1. A small part of me feels like there could be a Splatoon 1 port on the next Nintendo console in the event the past wins, which I'm not sure I want. As sad as I was that it ended, I would like if they just adopted the game design philosophy of Splatoon 1 rather than just reprint Splatoon 1 with some new stuff we made. I don't know though, I think I'll come to an answer eventually, but let me know what you guys think. I want to talk about something else. Why was it announced now? And what does that mean? Well, first of all, it's a month and a half away and we just announced another Splatfest already, so it's really random time to announce this. But second of all, is the game over? No more updates? This is the last season? Well no, I don't think that's what this means. I already mentioned how they dropped the Final Fest moniker and now it's just Grand Festival, but I don't think they are quite finished. Just because they have announced the big fest at the quote-unquote end of the game does not mean that they have nothing else on the agenda. Alongside the Splatfest, they also announced 4 amiibos, and this announcement is coming after another announcement. I believe it's possible that there's more to announce in the coming days, and they're just going to drop a bunch of announcements as if the new season is around the corner. Maybe I'm jinxing it, maybe I'll eat my words, but I'm willing to put that into the world. You know, maybe there are more things that they want to announce, and Monday will come, and they have something new to talk about. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll be working on my Summer Nights video and art for the next few days, and then I'll be getting back on Super Paper Mario and rounding things off. See you guys then.